A mesothelioma attorney specializes in representing individuals who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, a type of cancer caused by exposure to asbestos. These attorneys are well versed in asbestos laws and regulations and have experience in handling complex legal cases related to asbestos exposure. Key aspects of a specialized mesothelioma attorney. Expertise in asbestos law. They have in-depth knowledge of asbestos-related laws and regulations, as well as the history of asbestos use in various industries. Experience in mesothelioma cases. Specialized mesothelioma attorneys have experience in representing clients with mesothelioma and other asbestos-related diseases. They understand the medical and legal complexities involved in these cases. Understanding of compensation options. They are familiar with the different avenues for compensation, such as asbestos trust funds, settlements, and verdicts from lawsuits. Network of medical experts. These attorneys often work closely with medical experts who specialize in diagnosing and treating mesothelioma. This collaboration helps build strong cases for their clients. Contingency fee basis. Most mesothelioma attorneys work on a contingency fee basis, meaning they only get paid if they win the case. This can be important for clients who may be facing significant medical expenses. Compassionate client care. Dealing with mesothelioma can be overwhelming, and specialized attorneys often provide compassionate support to their clients, helping them navigate the legal process during a difficult time. Nationwide representation. Many mesothelioma attorneys have the ability to represent clients across the United States, as asbestos exposure cases can involve multiple states and jurisdictions. If you or someone you know is seeking legal assistance for a mesothelioma case, it's crucial to find a lawyer with this specific expertise to ensure the best possible outcome. An offshore accident lawyer specializes in handling legal cases related to accidents and injuries that occur on offshore oil rigs, ships, or other maritime environments. These lawyers are well versed in maritime law and the specific regulations that govern offshore work environments. Here's what you should know about them. Expertise in maritime law. Offshore accident lawyers are knowledgeable about maritime laws, such as the Jones Act, which provides protections for seamen who are injured while working on vessels, and the Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act, LHWCA, which covers workers injured on docks, harbors, and related facilities. Types of cases. They handle a range of cases, including oil rig accidents, injuries due to explosions, fires, falls, or equipment malfunctions. Ship accidents, injuries resulting from collisions, onboard accidents, or unsafe working conditions. Workplace injuries, injuries sustained while working on offshore platforms or ships, including exposure to hazardous materials. Investigation and evidence collection. These attorneys work to investigate the cause of the accident, gather evidence, and determine liability. This may involve examining the conditions on the rig or vessel, interviewing witnesses, and consulting with experts. Claim filing and representation. Offshore accident lawyers help clients file claims for compensation, which might include medical expenses, lost wages, pain and suffering, and more. They represent clients in negotiations with insurance companies or in court if necessary. Navigating complex regulations. Offshore work is subject to specific safety regulations and legal standards. These lawyers are adept at navigating these complex regulations to build a strong case for their clients. Compensation claims. They can help secure compensation from various sources, including the employer's insurance, maritime liability policies, or third-party claims if negligence is involved. Client advocacy. Given the high-risk nature of offshore work, these lawyers advocate for their clients' rights and work to ensure they receive fair compensation for their injuries and losses. If you or someone you know has been involved in an offshore accident, consulting with a lawyer who specializes in this field can help ensure that your legal rights are protected and that you receive the compensation you deserve. Filing a claim for an offshore accident involves several steps, and the process can vary depending on the specifics of the accident, the applicable laws, and the type of claim you're pursuing. Here's a general guide to help you understand the steps involved. 1. Seek medical attention. Immediate care. Get medical attention for your injuries as soon as possible. Your health and safety are the top priorities. Documentation. Keep detailed records of your medical treatment, including diagnoses, treatments, and any recommendations for ongoing care. 2. Report the accident. Notify your employer, report the accident to your employer or supervisor as soon as possible. This is crucial for documentation and for starting any internal investigation or reporting process. Document the incident, write down all details about the accident, including how and when it occurred, and any contributing factors. Take photos of the accident scene if possible. 3. Consult an offshore accident lawyer. Legal advice: contact a lawyer who specializes in offshore accidents or maritime law. They can provide guidance on your rights and the best course of action based on the specifics of your case. Review your case. Your lawyer will review the details of the accident, your medical records, and other relevant information to determine the best approach for pursuing compensation. 4. File a claim. Determine jurisdiction. Your lawyer will help determine the appropriate jurisdiction for your claim, which could be based on where the accident occurred or where your employer is based. Gather evidence. Collect all relevant evidence, including accident reports, witness statements, medical records, and any other documentation that supports your claim. Choose the type of claim. Jones Act claim. If you were injured on a vessel and qualify as a seaman, you may file a claim under the Jones Act for compensation due to negligence. Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act, LHWCA. If you were injured on a dock or harbor, you might file a claim under the LHWCA. General personal injury claim. If a third party was at fault, you might pursue a personal injury claim against them. 5. Submit the claim. Complete forms. Your lawyer will assist you in completing the necessary claim forms and filing them with the appropriate agency or court. Meet deadlines. Ensure that all paperwork is filed within the statute of limitations, which varies depending on the type of claim and jurisdiction. 6. Negotiate and litigate. Settlement negotiations. Your lawyer will negotiate with insurance companies or other parties to secure a fair settlement. This may involve settlement discussions and mediation. Court proceedings. If a settlement cannot be reached, your lawyer may file a lawsuit and represent you in court. They will present evidence and argue your case to seek compensation. 7. Monitor and follow up. Track progress. Stay in communication with your lawyer to monitor the progress of your claim and provide any additional information or documentation as needed. Receive compensation.